There is no...
I was searching the universe. I happened to find something. Something that belonged to my grandfather. It was orbiting the forced moon of Endor. Here it is. That is the lightsaber of my grandfather. It is so beautiful. I don't feel the pull to the light. I feel the power of my grandfather. The power of my grandfather.
Hello everybody. Megtooth Sith Saber Smith coming at you. Just hot off the press tonight is Corvant's MPP 2. In this MPP 2.0 I have a Igniter 2 Goth3D Designs Sith Master Chassis with crystal chamber. There are actually two crystals. There are two LEDs, RGB LEDs that illuminate the crystal chamber, and they also match the blade with flash on clash. It has a tri-cree, deep red, white. It also has 6 accent LEDs and a Panasonic 18650. The recharge port is in the 3D chassis. There are 6 accent LEDs, 5 of them blue, 1 of them red. It has a Sloth Furnace card underneath the clamp, underneath the bubble strip. It's got the KR accuracy kit with the flathead screws, and also the blade retention screw is the bulb release here. And I do have the wires, they're just not yet installed. And also there's a KR blade plug. So there are, I don't know, like 13 sound fonts on this. The first one is Graflex from episode 3. And the funny thing on that is, you're like, why is a Graflex sound font on an MPP? Well, a Graflex sound font is on an MPP because that's when Vader became Vader. And I'll show you the boot up sound on that here in a second when I fire the saber up. But it is a beautiful saber. The kit went together fairly easily. Had some issues getting the bottom section to fit on the Goth3D chassis. Had to do a little sanding. And I haven't done the touch-up paint there since I did the sanding. But other than that, it was a fairly straightforward go at it. Also, I am using the activation switch that's normally installed on the MPP is here. And I did keep the tactile switch underneath there so it has tactile action, but it's totally dead. The actual switches I'm using are underneath the clamp on this saber. So I'm using the Shtok 3D clamp switch holder underneath there. That's what's in this, so you can see all the way through the clamp. And look, I know the clamp needs the black bars, and I got to deal with this clamp lever. I know that's not accurate. This is on the way to being an Empire Strikes Back version of this saber. So with no further ado, let me get the kill key out of this thing. The main boot sound, since it is a Empire Strikes Back saber. So the first font.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do? So that is one of Shamim's fonts. And the funny thing is Shamim said for the second heart, he made that boot sound. So I guess I'm a little... There's too many of them. What are we going to do? But at any rate, I want to get the bottom half off this saber and show you all that. There's the Goth3D chassis. There you can see it. And you can see the kill key is in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the kill key again. And there you can see my accent LEDs flashing.
This is where the fun begins.
Boot sound.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
So there's the crystal chamber illuminated. Easy blaster. I am getting some shine through on those. I still haven't installed the wires. I don't know if you'll still have shine through once I install the wires. But there's a good look at the crystal chamber. Isn't that pretty awesome? Let's get to the next font. This is Lord Blako's, and then I'm just going to stay on this one for the rest of the demonstration because there's so many sound fonts, so much crazy stuff this saber does.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
So I pulled that boot. I pulled that boot from Rogue One. That's in lockup. Unlock. Let's get a blade in this thing. So as I said, the blade retention screw is the thumb lock. Now I'm using my Graflex blade 7/8. I did make this blade. I do have a round tip on the way for this saber. Let's kill that light. You know, a lot of people gripe about the igniter, and they say the flash on clash isn't sensitive enough. It's just a matter of adjustment. I mean, that's just as sensitive as a biscuit. The chamber matching. So now that you've seen the chamber and you've seen my accent LEDs, I'm going to shut this thing down. And let's go ahead and put the bottom half of the saber on. The auxiliary switch doesn't work unless the bottom of the saber's on. This is Juan Sith's learner from A New Hope. It's got saber effects on it. So it'll play music without interrupting the... Look at that flash. I mean, there's so many sound fonts on here.
Velocity.
Pod racing.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
Let's get one last look at that crystal chamber. See, it's triggering clashes just like that. Hope y'all are seeing that. You know, aside from a couple accuracy mods, I think my MPP is done. MPP 2.0 complete. May the force be with you.